All right, I'm excited for this one. Tom Holland in a TV series. I think this is great for him. It's a different pace. You're not going to get that superhero sort of thing. I'm sure he'll still do Spider-Man down the line, but a good take. He looks different. Apparently, he's no longer drinking alcohol. I don't know if that relates to his personal problems or not, but he says that he has a clear mind and he's fresh. I love that. I also went that route right before the pandemic starts, and you could definitely tell a big difference. But let's hop into this, the crowded room. Let's go.
Danny, do you know why you're here?
I have these blank spots.
And this is loosely based on something that's
Sometimes
true.
I think that night marked me. Everything that came afterwards. Couldn't be a coincidence, could it?
Brought in a kid last night. Might be something that interests you.
Danny,
He's still playing a
you
kid.
don't really seem like a dangerous person. Can you tell me how you ended up here?
Very Mindhunter.
Hey, I'm gonna kick your little wiry ass.
Yeah. It's got that Mindhunter feel to it of like, how does a killer become a killer?
Go. You wanna come in, clean yourself up? You're
Beautiful
safe now.
mind. It's cool.
It never struck you as strange that this man just showed up to save you.
Just figured I was lucky.
Have you ever been lucky?
No.
To that point.
There's blasts everywhere.
Signs of a struggle. Blood on the floor.
What about the girl?
No sign of her either. I'm thinking that he offed her.
This wasn't a random shooting.
Wow.
He's hiding something.
What happened in that house?
Set New York
Where
City.
did they all go?
I have these blank spots.
They're not the only people close to you to disappear, are they?
Hey, shameless.
Do you think these are all victims?
Andy Ross.
Can you see how all of this can seem like it was you?
Wait, do you think that I'm the one pulling the strings?
What if I said I do?
I'm not!
Ooh.
Danny, I'm trying to help you.
I didn't shoot anybody.
His best interest is to plead guilty.
Didn't shoot anybody,
They're
but
all
did you?
in this together.
If I'm right, Danny may be innocent. What are you not telling me?
Interesting. Innocent.
What are you
Danny.
not telling yourself?
Maybe he just blocked it out. Okay. All right, we see you, Mr. Holland. Mr. Zendaya. This one looks interesting. Tom Holland obviously taking a little bit of a different direction here than the superhero route. This is kind of giving me like a Mindhunter feel where it's like, okay, this person did something that's bad or is being accused of something bad. And there's that detective work behind it that Amanda Seyfried's character is trying to uncover. And it seems like he may be innocent, but also maybe he's not. Because that's the thing sometimes when you have these psychopaths, sociopaths, sort of killers, it's they sort of like black out when they're going through and murdering and killing people. But you also see this part that they're trying to show here where it's like, hey, he was bullied. And not that everyone who's bullied ends up like this, but there's compounding things that happen with people in life. I always think that's fascinating to look at. Obviously, there's a level of empathy that people don't want to have with people that take these actions, but no one is born evil, right? There has to be something that triggers that or something that makes that person go into this sort of psychosis, right? So I think that's what this is going to be a lot of in trying to figure out and discovering what this character has went through. It looks like there's some sort of flashbacks there. That is really interesting as well, is that he was invited into this home by these people and then they disappear. So it's like, well, you are the common denominator at all these different scenes, at these different things happening, but you're claiming that you weren't there. Maybe he has a good alibi, maybe he has a good reason, maybe a good story, and then that makes us as the audience go, okay, wait a minute, what happened then? How did we even get here? How does this happen? So yeah, this looks good. Apple TV, I'm telling you, The Foundation, For All Mankind, Ted Lasso, Mythic Quest, there's so many good things on Apple, and I think people just don't really know about it. So I'm excited for this. I will be covering this show. I'll check it out. Horror thrillers are always really fun too, because it seems like those type of directors love to really play into sound, cinematography, visuals. Unlike dramas, that gives you just a little bit extra thing to like be excited about every week, where you're like, what creepy shots are we gonna get? What sort of menacing or freaky sounds are gonna go on? So yeah, the Crowded Room looks good to me, and I'm excited that Tom Holland is getting to spread his wings a little bit. I think sometimes when you're a child actor or you get into these niche roles of romance or superhero, you get stuck, you get cast type, and it looks like this will be that nice step where he still is playing someone young and a kid, but he's going to be able to play something a bit darker, a bit more serious toned. And so, yeah, I think I'm excited to see that. And we know his beau, Zendaya, she also sort of had that same career route where she came from the Disney train and then went into Euphoria to play something slightly more serious than Euphoria, right? And so I think it's right up the same alley, and I think he's gonna give us a great performance. He's a theater actor, great person, so obviously everyone's rooting for him. So I'm excited. The Crowded Room. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you gonna watch this? Is this something that you want to check out? What do you think? Is Tom Holland gonna nail it or not? I'll check you guys in the next video, and as we always say, just be you. Peace.